Iizuka High School. Future generations. Future generations, please. So please welcome them with a big applause. So their title, their theme is fake news and generative AI. So to build the trust and trust to, how can I say, identify. The fake news and generation AI. So please tell me when you are ready. Ready? Okay, so let's start.
Hello everyone. We are the future generation from Iizuka High School. This time, we researched about fake news and generation AI. Now, let's start the presentation. Social media has become part of our lives with progress in technology. Social media has a lot of advantages. For example, it is an easy means of getting in touch with our friends. Also, it enables people to obtain a lot of information. However, social media has big problems: fake news and generation AI. We thought about what should we believe in by focusing on this topic.
Do you know this picture? This picture shows the moment President Donald Trump get arrested in March 2023. Do you believe in it? In fact, this picture was created by Generation AI. In addition, there are other examples. First, I will introduce a familiar examples. Can you see this picture? It was drawn by Generation AI. There are many pictures created by Generation AI in social media.
Also, can you remember this news? Lack of toilet papers. This fake news caused this incident. The news was that the production of toilet papers was stopped in China in 2020. This news upset a lot of people. Second, I will introduce about a fake news when an earthquake occurred. This post shows that a lion escaped during Kumamoto earthquake. However, this news was a fake news. This news frightened many people.
Deepfakes have become popular in recent years. Fake news confuses people, especially during disasters. The popularization of fake news have made it easy for people to change public opinion and confuse the world. It is also possible to easily invade the world and start a war. In addition, fake news also affect world politics. In fact, in 2024, Prime Minister Kishida also made a fake video by the help of Generation AI and became a hot topic.
We have to identify fake news. I will introduce what we can do to identify fake news. First, confirm the source of information. For example, if it is information about government offices and companies, check the official website or official blogs. Even if the source of the information is clear, check whether it is a trustworthy person or a reliable website, depending on the context. Such as weather information, check TV and radio, etc. And what kind of information is highly reliable can be regarded as a reliable source of information. To a certain extent, if it is a source of information such as a major media, public institution, and expert in that field. Second, compare the source with multiple sources. This is not to use only specific information, but to select the information you need while reading and comparing multiple information. Third, understand the good characteristics of generation AI content. Good old-fashioned AI had the property of finding and presenting appropriate answer from the learned data. But generated AI has the property of creating 0 to 1 and can create images, videos, and audios through artificial intelligence. We should also be appropriately educated in school about media literacy. We must be aware that we have the power to spread information. By acquiring media literacy in school or in any education field, you will be able to reduce the damage caused by fake news. Let's develop the ability to find or identify fake news.
The spread of social media has enriched our lives by enabling us to obtain vast amount of information and communicate with people far away. However, some of the information in large quantities, such as fake news, may not be true or credible. In particular, fake news created by generative AI has become so sophisticated that it is increasingly difficult to recognize it as fake news. Such information can have a negative impact on our lives, and in the worst case, can lead to national crisis or international problems. To avoid such a situation, we need to acquire correct knowledge and deal with the rampant use of fake news and generated AI in SNS. In conclusion, we have to trust our own eyes. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Thank you, future generation, for the wonderful the presentation. So we'd like to welcome the questions from audience. Any question?
Hello. Thank you so much for the great presentation. So nowadays, the proliferation of misinformation, fake news, and other information disorders are really rampant, not just in Japan, but I think also globally. So I am just curious that since like the generation also of use of the, I mean the population of the generation that are using social media are getting younger and younger, what do you think about the concept, or in what age should we allow the kids to have social media? That would be the question. Thank you.
I think there is not age to use social media. I think under 18 years old should not be using social media, in my point of view. But nowadays, in every school you go, like every high school, there are students who are under 18. They are using social media to talk with their friends. I think that's a bad idea. It can fake news spread like. In 1 minute, it can like get millions of views or billions of views. Yes, I think under 18 years old should not be given or should not use social media, in my point of view.
Yeah, of course, with the proper guidance. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the wonderful presentation. I think that maybe the slide, just one page before, you said that you need to believe your eye. Then my question is that how we can believe our eye? If you have any good answer, I'm really happy to hear. Otherwise, it is just my comment.
So I'll give just an example for that. Have you seen President Donald Trump got arrested, or have anybody seen the president got arrested? Have anybody seen, except in social media, in real life? Mm. So you can believe in that person because he's not telling lie. So if a person sees the incident, that is means you have seen through your eye, human eye. So the picture we saw, it was generated by AI. So that's not, you should not believe in those pictures.
Okay. Thank you very much. Maybe my point is that now with the AI or some other technologies, the visual is really easily deceive us. Then that's really hard. So that's maybe my comment. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So is there any other questions? Time, okay. So we would like to thank you so much for your presentation and the question and answer. Thank you. So we would like to move on the last team. So Iizuka High School, Poyo, or how can I pronounce Poyo? Okay, please come. Please welcome them with a warm applause. Poyo de Poyo. Okay, P-O-Y-O. P-O-Y-O, Poyo. So they're going to present their theme is Web3, AI, now and the future.
Hello everyone. Today our presentation is titled Web3 and AI, the present and future. Will Web3 and AI pave the way to a better future? In this presentation, we will cover the 4 topics. Number 1, what is Web3 and AI? Number 2, use cases of Web3 and AI. Number 3, the problems with Web3 and AI. Number 4, the future of Web3 and AI. Number 1, what is Web3 and AI? Until now, the Internet has required an administrator. However, Web3 uses blockchain technology to connect devices. which made it possible to run the internet without any administrator. This helps to prevent data from being tampered, which allows the user to manage their own personal data. And by doing so, it makes the data theft more difficult. Since an administrator is not required, transactions can be conducted more efficiently and quickly.
AI stands for artificial intelligence, but now there is not clear definition. But we think AI points to technology or system that realize human intelligence. AI can study, reason, and guess by using big data that people can't do. Number 2, Web3 and AI use cases. Technologies that use Web3 include cryptocurrency and NFTs. Cryptocurrencies do not have paper notes and physical coins, but are managed as electronic data. For examples include Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Until now, digital data could be easily copied and edited, so it was not considered to have asset value like real paintings. However, with the advent of NFTs, copyright information and ownership information can be recorded on the blockchain, giving digital data unique value. Technologies that use AI include create media and learning support. In recent years, AI has become able to create a variety of things, including videos, images, music, and text. AI can also help with studying. For example, it can generate questions, and if you ask about a question you don't understand, it will explain it in detail.
Number 3, the problem with Web3 and AI. Web3 has a problem that technology is so complicated that many people cannot understand it, and there are not enough legal systems. To learn about Web3, to solve problems, we think companies and government should hold events for people to understand Web3 better. And schools should have classes for students to learn about Web3. One problem with AI is that it often launches copyrighted materials, which means there is a possibility of copyright infringement, and there is no legal framework for AI. It can also give incorrect information. To solve this problem, we think that schools should teach how to use AI, and that AI should be used as a reference for information rather than being completely trusted.
Number 4, the future of Web3 and AI. Web3 is still unfamiliar to many people. To develop this technology, we think it is important to have lessons in school and even to have people understand it better.
Actually, some of our team members invite a lecture from a local company, How International, to a school and took a class on blockchain. This was very beneficial for us, and we hope that such activities will take place in schools all over the country.
Also, as AI develops, some jobs will disappear while new jobs will be created. AI is a very useful technology, but if we use it the wrong way, it can be a weapon. Therefore, we must carefully think about how to use it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for the presentation. So I would like to have a few questions, please. Yes, Dr. Lee.
Hi, so you all know I work at a university, and our university leaves the policy for AI up to the professors. Each professor can decide. So I'm wondering, in your school, what do your teachers say about the use of AI? Are there any rules that your teachers give you about using AI?
I guess there is no sort of rules that the students are not allowed to use AI. But the teacher says don't fully use AI. Use AI to get some information and convert it in your own idea. If you just use AI, it may not be good, and the student thinking power may decrease, because if the student goes full trust with AI, so the teacher sometimes gives some message to student: use AI in a way to get information and create your own idea from it. Do not trust it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, great presentation. And I totally agree that we should teach our AI and Web3 to the students. Now here is my question: in which stage of the education should we teach them? That means we have a kindergarten, elementary school, junior high, high school, and university, graduate schools. We have many levels of the education. So in which stage we should teach this subject as a course? That's my question. Any idea?
大丈夫ですかね。どのレベルでこのトピックをどのレベルで教え始めますか？
基礎的なことを小学校で教えて、専門的なことを中学校、高校ぐらいから教えた方が身につくと思います。
So his answer is the basic concept that can be introduced in the elementary school, but then more specific and more detail should be studied for high school students. So yeah.
Thank you very much. Good answer. I think that is reflecting your concern that the people may get exposed to the AI and Web3 very early in their life. So that is why I think you want to teach them as early as possible. But I think I like the idea, like a basics earlier and then advanced in a junior high. That's a good idea. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So one last question. Okay.
Thank you for wonderful presentation. And I know you learn a lot of things about AI and blockchain. So do you have any idea about, do you have unique idea about a mix of AI and blockchain? And if you have that idea, would you want to go to university in the future like Kyutech? Please answer.
Kyutech.
なんかいろいろ勉強する中で AI とかブロックチェーン組み合わせた面白いアイデアとか考えたりとかされました。もしそういうのがあれば、なんか将来大学とかその理系、文系だったらごめんなさい。理系の大学、特に一応地元に休校大とかあるから来たいとか思ったりしてますかっていうのをちょっと聞きたくて。
自分は今ちょっと高校1年生なんですけど、ちょっと今休校大志望で頑張ってて、はい。
He the first year of the high school student, but he is aiming to go to the Kyutech, yes, Kyutech University.
Okay, thank
So,
you.
currently, do you have any idea?
Yeah.
So using AI, Web3, some kind of applications. So currently, do you discuss?
Web3 は使ってないですけど AI を使って、AI をアシスタントとしてプログラミングをしてて、ポスシステムをこの前作りまして、それをクロードという AI を使ってアシスタントとして使ってて、まだ Web3 という技術はまだ自分あまり触れたことがないので、まだそういうアイデアがないんですけど、そういうのをやってたりはします。
So we haven't used the Web3, but we use AI for programming. So yeah, so ですね。プログラムはどんな What kind of programming do you system program? What kind of post system? Post system. Post system. So the programming system for the assistant. So AI use assistant as AI. So you are currently you have experience of the programming using AI as a support, right? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much. So thank you again. So please give them a big applause. Thank you so much. So thank you. That's all 6 teams already. Yes, yes, presentation was already finished. And thank you again for the effort and the preparation for today's presentation. I think I would like to express our gratitude to teachers and so students. Thank you again. So thank you for your contribution to APNG Camp. So all 3 high schools. Thank you.